the whole notion of wanting to be your joyfulness, but you want that to make you money at the same time. So you don't have to do the job you don't like. And a lot of us get stuck in that cycle that it's like, yeah, I really like doing this 40% of my life, but the 60% pays my bills. So I can't give this up because like it's hard to find that balance. And in the last few years, I find a lot of us have found that balance a lot harder because things cost more. And there's just those underlying responsibilities that I know I'm here for a purpose and this is what I want to do, but my mortgage is still due in 3 days. So you still you do what you have to do while you get to do what you want to do. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I feel like I see that a lot in my work where it's from the perspective of I have to choose between what brings me joy and what earns me money. And in my work, that's the first thing we destroy, because that in itself is a limiting belief. It's like that I have to choose. And to come back to our life purpose is it's something that you embody. And so you don't live and joy over here and then you show up as a different over here. That's what creates separation within us. That's what harms us and creates so much suffering, and this tug of war that you just so beautifully described. Like you and so many other people on the planet are exactly, that is where they're at. And one of the beautiful things is when we start to realize that it doesn't need to be a choice, doors open that we never recognized that were there before, and going, I don't have to choose between joy and my bills. That just the idea of it, it's like planting that really that seed of awareness and going, what, there's actually like a third option where I could be joyful and earn money, and allowing those two to be the same. Whereas like in most of our upbringings, it's like you go and you grind, you make money, you get work, and then you're happy, right? Like that's the equation that we've been raised and indoctrinated in. So of course we have these underlying beliefs, right? Like that is, it's like 90% of the population has that mentality because we've been raised in it. Mm-hmm. But the idea, it's such a beautiful thing that happens, that I love that I get to witness this, is planting the idea and then the embodiment of what if you could have both. And I guess I'm a proponent for that because I've seen it, I've lived it, I embody it, and I want to share that with people, that where you don't have to choose, you get to have both. It's like, why have your cake if you can't eat it? Like, what's the point of that? And does it happen overnight? No, it's a transition.